Kentucky State Police are investigating after a meth lab and 2 people were found inside this old auto sales shop in Harrodsburg. We'll have more on that coming up.
Nepalis here in central Kentucky are doing what they can to support their friends and family in the earthquake zone.
As a result of last night's strong storms, viewers from all over the Bluegrass have sent us photos and videos of hail where they live. Coming up, we'll show you some of our favorites.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 6.
A fire investigation is now a death investigation. Good evening, I'm Kristen Kennedy. Firefighters were out battling flames on Danville Road in Harrodsburg last night. Crews say they pulled 2 bodies from the burning building. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is in Mercer County tracking the case. She has our top story.
Kentucky State Police are investigating after 2 people and a meth lab were found inside this building here behind me that neighbors say used to be an auto sales shop. Mercer County officials say around 6 o'clock Saturday evening, someone in the area noticed smoke coming from what used to be Chubby's Auto Sales. They say there had been calls about smoke coming from this particular building in recent weeks, but this was the first actual structure fire. Once firefighters got inside the building, they discovered the fire was contained to 1 room and found 2 people had died inside, a woman in her 40s and a 50-year-old man. Kentucky State Police say as the investigation into the fire started, a meth lab was also found inside. Neighbors say the former business owner was letting the 2 people live in the old shop. Family members of the man who died tell me he had been living here for just about a month. Now at this point, investigators are still working to figure out what exactly caused this fire, as well as the cause of death for both people found inside. In Harrodsburg, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
The Mercer County coroner expects preliminary autopsy results to come back tonight. He's not yet releasing the names of the 2 dead. Firefighters in Lexington are busy investigating a fire on Eureka Springs Drive. We're told the building that caught fire is an old, vacant one. The wind is cause for concern for crews out on the scene right now. They're worried gusts could help spread or reignite the fire. Right now, they're not sure what started it.
It's a vacant building, so theoretically nobody should be in it. There shouldn't be any reason for it to ignite. So the fire, like I said, the fire investigator's here. He'll be taking a look at it and seeing if he can make a determination.
The fire chief says the building is unlivable at this time. We've seen a lot of sunshine today now that the rounds of severe storms have rolled away from the Bluegrass. And while temperatures may drop tonight, the weather is expected to be nice tomorrow. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell has an early look at what you can expect in the work week.
Yeah, looking a whole lot better out there today. Just alone, a lot of sunshine. And look at this, all the blue skies. Just a few clouds off in the distance, and you can see those with our live sky cam as we're looking out toward Hamburg there. So a beautiful day here for us. And it wasn't completely beautiful from top to bottom. We really started to clear the skies up here over the past several hours. We're at 61 degrees right now here in Lexington. Wind gusts, well, virtually nothing as far as wind gusts are concerned. Maybe a little 5-10 mile per hour breeze from time to time, less than that. There you see Defender scanning the skies. Yesterday around this time we were tracking those thunderstorms just to our west, and then they entered our area and caused some problems with strong and severe thunderstorms sweeping through. We look at our 24-hour planner here. A little mix of sun and clouds out there through the evening hours will cool things off overnight. There's a good chance between about 5 in the morning and about 7 in the morning that we could see some mid-30s in some areas starting to show up. So a pretty chilly experience as we go through the overnight hours. Much better tomorrow, though. Again, we're right back into the low 60s for daytime highs. We will take a closer look at the rest of the work week and a confirmed tornado in Adair County coming up for you in just a few minutes.
Tonight, we are learning at least 2 tornadoes touched down in Kentucky yesterday. The National Weather Service in Louisville confirms an EF1 tornado hit Adair County. An EF2 hit Edmonson County. Crews were out surveying the damage today. They say several barns, outbuildings, even a silo suffered major damage. Last night's storms brought hail and heavy winds to other parts of the Bluegrass, and a lot of you sent us photos of what Mother Nature left behind. The hail covered some families' backyards. Others watched as it pelted their cars. WKYT's Mike Linden talked to a Lexington woman. Hail cracked her windshield.
Saturday was an active day in the bluegrass, with most spots seeing hail of all different shapes and sizes. And viewers from all over Kentucky sent us photos and videos of hail where they live. Here are a few of our favorites. Ashley Short of Rockcastle County sent us this video of hail falling in her front lawn. Most hailstones there were about 2 inches in diameter. That's just slightly smaller than a tennis ball. Jenna Owens is also from Rockcastle County, and in her yard, it almost looks like it's snowing. Aubrey May of Garrett County found several golf ball-sized hailstones outside her home. These measure in at just under 2 inches in diameter. Donna Breedenberg was driving on I-75 near Berea when the storm hit.
It was really loud inside my car because I could hear them hitting the top, and then they got so large that they were cracking my windshield while I was driving in multiple places.
She says she made it home to Florence safely and is already in the process of replacing her windshield. According to the National Weather Service, the largest reported hail was just after 9 o'clock last night in Boyle County with a diameter of 3 inches. That's the equivalent of a baseball falling from the sky. In Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
If you would like to send us your videos and photos of the storm, just go to our Facebook page where you can post them to our wall or send them in a message. The number dead in Nepal continues to climb. Crews now estimate more than 2,500 died in Saturday's earthquake, and another 61 people outside of Nepal and surrounding countries died in the disaster. The 7.8 magnitude quake, according to the Nepal Mountaineering Association, triggered an avalanche on Mount Everest. Search and rescue efforts are far from over. For some central Kentucky individuals who grew up in Nepal, the devastation from this weekend's earthquake is tough to bear. It has many now trying to help friends and family back home. WKYT's Sean Moody spoke with the president of the Kentucky Nepali Society.
The president of the Kentucky Nepali Society told me there are hundreds of Nepali people in central Kentucky who are hurting right now, seeing what's happened in and around Kathmandu. He says he's hoping to fill Triangle Park this evening with support for his homeland. Sailesh Manadar moved to the U.S. to become an electrical engineer. He said it was tough to move so far away from home.
You miss home, you miss home-cooked meal, and you miss talking in Nepalese.
But he found comfort in the Kentucky Nepali Society, connecting him with other Nepalis here in central Kentucky. Now he's hoping that organization can offer comfort after that huge earthquake in Kathmandu.
Now seeing it crumble into pieces is really hard, because those are the very temples and those are the very places that I used to stay.
Tonight at 7 o'clock, Manadar and the rest of the Kentucky Nepali Society will gather at Triangle Park in a show of support for their homeland.
We are gathering here to support each other, comfort each other, and collectively pray for Nepal.
He's also working to organize a collection drive so people can donate blankets and other items to send to Nepal. He knows it's going to be a long road ahead.
It's all lost, and I feel a big chunk of Nepalese history has been lost, and we will need to rebuild it.
And Manadar told me he hopes to have those donation programs up and running soon. In Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Mandahar says this evening's vigil is open to everyone. It begins at 7 o'clock. We're tracking the investigation into a fiery crash in Lexington. Police say a woman was driving down Lakeshore Drive around 2 this morning when she hit 2 parked cars, causing all 3 to burst into flames. One of our viewers sent in this eyewitness video of the crash. We also got pictures from a viewer near the scene. Police tell us the driver wasn't injured and they don't believe alcohol was a factor. Lexington police are trying to track down a man they say shot someone during a robbery. Police say a man was walking out of the Circle K on Buckhorn Drive when a man with a gun approached him and demanded cash. Police say the victim refused to give up his wallet, and that's when the other man shot him. The victim went to UK hospital and is expected to be okay. The rain didn't keep spectators at the Horse Park away from the Rolex Kentucky 3-day event. Competition wrapped up today at the Kentucky Horse Park. Our news partners at the Herald-Leader report there were some problems because of wet fields, but events did go on as planned. More than 75,000 people showed up for the festivities this weekend, and Horse Park leaders say today's stadium jumping went on in front of a sold-out crowd. Leaders in one central Kentucky community are trying to rally support to turn a battlefield into a national park. The Perryville battlefield is already a national landmark, but some want it to be a national park. The Boyle County Judge Executive and the Danville Mayor both support a proposal. That proposal would have to pass through Congress before community leaders could make the necessary changes. Perryville Battlefield was established in 1954 and has about 100,000 visitors each year. A disabled Kentucky veteran is making it her mission to help people in need. Lisa Groves drove across North America twice, stopping along the way to help those struggling, and she plans to do it a third time. Groves suffers from PTSD, and she knows the struggles veterans face. In 2011, she made her first trip across the U.S., stopping in 49 states, Mexico, and Canada. This summer, she'll head back out on the road to Canada.
I'll do everything in my power to make sure they're not left behind and that somebody really cares.
Groves says she needs some new parts for her car before she goes on her trip. She set up a GoFundMe page for donations to help cover the costs and to make the trip possible.